Hey YouTube, it's Mr. North 14, and today I want to talk about the expansion from the Division 2 called Warlords of New York and why I believe it's going to fail. Now, I know a lot of people have been pumping up the hype about this new expansion and saying, wow, it's amazing and Gear 2.0 is really working out and how great it is, but I'm here to tell you why I believe it's going to fail for the simple fact is basically the division had Division 1, the original, and they had a year of the Division 1, and there was things that Ubisoft learned. They learned, people, it was three things that they learned. And the most important thing was that you couldn't have a paid expansion. Why? Because it fragmented the user base. So you're going to have some people who say, hey, Warlords of New York is a great thing to have. Okay? Whereas some people are going to say, hey, it's not worth the money to me. And then you're going to fragment the user base. Okay? A lot more people who don't want to pay for the expansion is going to be there on the old Division 2 or playing Division 1 and enjoying themselves, and not enjoying this new content. And why am I saying that the Division 1 showed them this? That's why when you seen a season pass in Division 2, it would last for 2 weeks. You would get the early people who would get it earlier, who bought the season pass for Division 2, they would get to play it. Then 2 weeks later, everybody would get to play it. That's the main reason that season passes weren't really a good thing to have. Okay, because they knew they couldn't fragment the user base, so they had created assignments, these little things that you basically do that were boring as all get out, and say, hey, this is our little special sauce that if you get the season pass, you'll get to do. But the number one thing they learned is that you could not separate, make some people pay for the expansions. The next thing that was really that they learned from the Division 1 was that you got to have content. And when they started Division 2, again, no content. You had the season passes, but everybody got to enjoy them, and they really didn't add much, just like in Division 1. Okay, you got to have content. So they talk about adding a watch aspect to it now where you can upgrade your watch. You got your gear, you got the new 515 gear score, you got the new 40 level. I don't know if they're going to increase the tier, or they're going to stay on tier 5 or allow you to go to tier 6 or 7, but they're going to add a legendary mode. There are a million things they could do to add more um, player score and things like that, or bump a character up. We've learned that if you've played any of the Dragon Quest or dungeon games, you got runes and stuff like that, and you got special runes, and you could just keep adding on and adding on. And they know this, they could do this, but they're taking that route where that it just not enough content. It's not enough things to grind for. Eventually, everybody's going to get the 515. Eventually, everybody's going to get the 40, and we're going to be in the same rut that we are in now. Okay? And another thing why Warlords of New York will fail is because they're trying to work on the Dark Zone. They know the Dark Zone is dead. They killed it by themselves. Why would you create a place in a game where you allow the worst of people, of humanity, to flourish, and then you ask yourself why nobody wants to go there? You just created hell. And you're telling people, come to hell. It's a great place. So, like I said, these are the three reasons I believe Warlords of New York is going to fail. I think they're going to have a good run for about a month, and then when everybody get the 515 and the 40, and upgrade the watch enough, it's just going to get boring again because it's all about content. Okay, it's all about having special events. In Division 1, they had a special event that came so often. They're trying to do that, but it wasn't as fun as the Division 1 special events. They need to, we like the Black Tusk, but how many times can you defeat the Black Tusk? You got to have randomized enemies and new things, and you know. And I know they're trying to get like Destiny and make people pay for things, but until you get the Destiny numbers, people are not going to be paying for content. You started off kind of rough, but hopefully y'all can fix it. But like I said, they're starting out pretty bad because if you're making people pay for expansions, it's not going to work, people. And let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think Warlords of New York will be a success or a failure? And if you think it's going to be a success, please let me know, man. Let me know why you think that. Okay? And if you think it's going to be a failure, again, put your comments below. This is Mr. North 14, folks. Peace out. Thanks for listening.